Good morning. It's Friday. It's about 10:30, and thought I would take you a different way down the river. So I really can't say that. Although it's not the brightest of sunshine, it's quite cloudy, and there's a bit of wind. It is so warm. That is St Benet's Church, St Benet's Catholic Church. I think it's got a little Gothic look to it, to me. But yeah, and puppies over there. Frank's Factory Flooring. That's the guy who shouts on the advert, isn't it? And then there's lots of other shops over there. Benson's for beds, Poundland, B&M and all that. Got a Tile Giant, Windsor Shoes, Easy Bathrooms, and that is the Broken Buses Home Stagecoaches yard, I suppose. So yeah, I thought I would go this way down to the river. I have been down this way once before. Not sure what I videoed at that time, and it was a long time ago. So I figured I'd come back this way rather than the standard way. Um, but yeah, I'll get out of the way of him. It's still the place I used to work at. So this is part of the church. Is it why it looks a bit gothicish, or is it just me? Still, anyway, we shall go this way. The worst thing about going this way is there's cobblestones, so that'll be fun. If my daughter was here, she'd be laughing her head off. I mean, this house, or part of this place, whatever it is, looks really old. Okay, I forgot there was like this many. Oh, that wind's just getting up in it. Used to go to school here when I was a kid, so that school over there, that was my junior school. It's where I broke my collarbone doing a handstand on this exact field. Um, I mean, we didn't have seating and stuff like when I was a kid, but on this field, I was doing a handstand, and some lads had been playing football and pelted the football really hard, and I just happened to be doing handstands, and it hit my arm, and I went down like a sack of shit, basically. Broke my collarbone when I was 10. It was not fun. It was not fun. Not that breaking your collarbone ever is, really. But, Right, I'm going to get over this road. On the other side is St. Peter's. I've been to St. Peter's before, but I haven't been there since my parents' funerals, basically. So, anyway, I shall catch up in a minute. Flowers are really pretty, aren't they? And the wildflowers, puppies. I don't know what the other ones are. Just know the puppies. I don't know what the blue and purple ones are. Or the yellow ones. Might be sunflower. It's weird to think that, like, we had two funerals in such a short space of time. It's weird because, like, in some ways, it feels like my mum and dad died a lifetime ago, like, in a different world in a way. I guess the COVID thing was a different world, wasn't it? And then in other times it feels like it was yesterday. So that bit on that side over there, the what I think we used to call a rotunda, um, with the pictures on the glass. Well, that was where Brownies was. It's where we went to Brownies. I wonder if I can. No, I can't zoom, but over there anyway. Right, let's turn around. I wanted to sing there. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit. Do you sing that in grounds of a church? um, so, Venerable Bede. Obviously, this church is well ancient. That's my history lesson. This church is well ancient. Um, when you come down here, there is the uni, or part of said uni, St. Peter's campus. Maybe I should have gone back the way I came. I can't remember which way I went down last time. I'm sure if I keep going this way, I come across um, the glass centre, the top of it, I should say. More cobbles. Me and cobbles. Yeah. Media centre. Oh well, I teach media. We'll blend something. And technology over there. Whoever David Goldman is, or David Putnam. Anyone? Um, See, I only came down here once before, and it was like ages ago, and I can't remember which way I went down. Although I think it might have been on the top bit. There is a way down here, but I don't know if I decided at the time it was too steep. I have to get used to things. I'm like such a weirdo because these where them two chimney things is, that is the glass centre. Um, they do have a car park which I could go down in, but is it too steep? I think that's what I thought. I think, yeah, I thought, no, it's too steep. I'm not going down in that. Because it just looks like a sheer drop to my brain, which I know it isn't. Yeah, see, I'm not going down there. Too steeps for me. Oh, I think I went round the back of this car park and then down the other way. And I'm sure that one. Nah, I can't. I'm just. I can just kind of do it. By the time I go down the river, every time I come home. Hmm. See, National Glass Centre. I think it's over there somewhere. Good job I fully charged this, isn't it? God, that sun's really warm. Really hot. I have put sun cream on though, so I'm alright. Was it down this way? Yeah, I think it was. I'll have to go. I have to go along here to get back on the path. Honestly, mental states. It's where my parents used to live in that building straight ahead. It was sheltered accommodation. I used to come around the top way though, and down that road. Well, this road I'm going up. That this car's coming down. That I'm about to be mushed on. It's weird. Been here since funerals. This is the bank I went down. To be honest, it's probably just as steep as that other one. It's a bit freaky going down. It gets a bit better further down. I have come down this once before. It's just like being on this odd angle, you don't expect to be tipped forward like that, do you know what I mean? And you kind of like, yeah, you find it well, it's just weird. Some some pigeons down there by the looks of it. Yeah. Oh, that wind. I mean, it sounds loud, but it does actually all these like little bits coming off the trees, the blossom and that, or whatever it is, or the um, kind of looks cute. Did I say cute? That's a bit weird, isn't it? So normally when I come down where he's riding the bike up there. So it's a little bit different, not quite, but a little bit. And then I go down this way. Wait, what's all this like white stuff? It's kind of weird, isn't it? Must be like seed of something. Yeah, must be. Oh, there's someone doing canoeing. Time to go far out. Cut all these bushes down. And there's a ship in. What are you? Or subsea. Toronto. I think I said that right. I'm gonna have a drink from the glass on here and then go along there and back. I'm gonna see anything exciting to tell you. I will. Fascinating watching them do this. I'm in the glass centre, by the way, in case you wondered. I think they're making a valve. I mean, I might be wrong. I'm likely to be wrong. Must be really hard work. Really pretty, whatever it is. It's going back in there. Fire. The fire. Look how hot it is in there. Madness. Yeah, you wouldn't like to get a burn off that. Bet you're sweating in there. Really cool. I'm in the Contemporary Arts Gallery. And these are like pictures from the 1940s onwards. Apparently that's London South Bank. And the man is the one on the top is Whitley Beer, and then this bottom one is from Castletown. That's someone ploughing his fields in Dalby, D-A-L-B-Y. Islands of Change. Surfers Against Sewage, Cornwall, 1992. Bubble House, 1999. That would be a cool house. The Raft of Carrots and the Cliff and Fishbone. This is called In This Day and Age. Aeroplane. So close, so low. Mad. Kind of blurred, but you can make out it's a cowgirl. I kind of like that, it's quite cool. I'm trying to work out if she's topless. I think she might be. But you can't really see, can you? So it's took by Liv Thomas, born in 1998. Cowgirl, Town Mouse, 2021. It's cool. Right, I've got to zoom back out, otherwise. Land's End, 1975. Oil and texture collage on canvas, Colonial Adventures. Oh, these are one of them things that's like folded, so it looks like different things from both sides, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of weird. David Hockney, he's famous, isn't he? See, I'm good, really good, me. David Hockney, born 1937, The Island, 1971, pencil and crayon on paper. Well, I've never seen a swan on the river before, but there is one, right there. Bit unusual. I mean, you can see. I suppose it's not really, is it? It's just unusual for me. sausage sarnie. Yeah, I'm back home and I'm having a sausage sarnie. There was no brown sauce left, so I've had to have tomato sauce. And it's 2:25, and I've just put Paul and Marie on. So I'm going to watch Paul and Marie, who are M's Den UK. If you don't follow them, lovely couple who show their reselling life as well as bits of their normal life and things. So yeah, definitely give them a follow if you don't watch them. Hello, it's now like 7. The afternoon always just disappears. I've been having a good think about things. Well, I've been thinking for a while about my Tuesday lives and about stopping them all together. I'm just sort of bored with them, I think, like my 9 o'clock, like Chatty Tuesdays type of thing. And I think for me, I'm a bit of I like to chop and change a lot and do different things a lot. And I think in general, life is very samey for most of us. Don't get us wrong, you know what I mean? I don't know what to do. I have had other ideas, but I haven't sort of set anything in stone yet, but I'll have a think about it. It's just having that fixed time slot of something live is very tiring. And although I don't really do anything in usual terms, then yeah, I don't know. Also, I'm like looking at this hand thinking I need to do something with this, but like chopping it off, because what happens is it gets to a certain length and I just get sick and I hack it myself, and it's getting to that point where I'm close to hacking it myself. So I just hack off usually something like that much, and that's enough to like keep it going for another while, and then I just trim a little bit here to make it a little bit, and but it's just boring. And I thought maybe if I had layers in it, it might make us feel better, because then it might thicken it up as well. I mean, I'm lucky that it's not hugely grey. I'm getting more grey, but I'm not too bad. I've got the odd few you can see. I just don't know what to do with it, that's the thing. I don't really like wearing it up. I get headaches from having my hair up, and just never been a fan of it. And it's always been my comfort blanket, and I do touch it too much, which makes it greasy quickly, which is, yeah, my fault. And I'll never stop doing it. I'll try, but I never stop. But then I was like, well, what if I got some layers put in it? You know, like just to help it look a bit thicker, because I think it just looks a bit lank and no, no being the word. I can't remember if I said on was it Wednesday when I last did a vlog? Yeah, I think it was. That I was trying to get through at the doctors because of my stomach, and I had it was one of my gallbladder wounds, entries, scars, I don't know. One of them I'd knocked the scab off, and it was a bit weepy and minging and sore and a little bit red, etc, etc. So when I was out yesterday, well, I was trying to get through at the doctors on Wednesday, and then on Wednesday they were like, oh, you gotta do this e-consult thing. So I couldn't do it on the Wednesday because it was too late in the day, so I did it on the Thursday, because I was meeting my sister and uncle and that on the dinner time, well, about 11, and so I sent in I filled in this e-consult, which took bloody ages, and it was all full of stuff that was no relevance to what was required, really. Even stuff like, you know, about gambling and stuff about being pregnant, and like there was hundreds and hundreds of different questions that had no relevance, really. It would have been just far easier if I could have just wrote what it was, and a picture. That's all it really needed. But anyway, I did it as it said, and it said that you'd get a response back by 6:30 the next day. So I got a phone call this morning from the doctor, who looked at the picture and everything, asked how I was feeling, like did I feel hot and all that, and I went, well, other than like the humidity, I don't think so, because it's obviously the humidity is horrible at the minute. But I said I feel okay, I don't feel unwell or anything, which he was like asking all these questions. I was like, no, it's fine. And then he said, he sort of ummed and ahed a bit, and then he said, yeah, because it's like, I said I bought some dressings because I was a bit worried with it being sort of open and, you know, obviously getting worse or whatever. So I bought some dressings. So he's like, oh good. And then he said, I think what I'll do is I'll give you a week's course of antibiotics. He said, what my worry is that we're going into a weekend, if it gets worse or you suddenly get a temperature or whatever, you know, it's going to be harder for you to get any medication and stuff. And he says, I think just to like wave anything off, we'll put you on a week's course of antibiotics. So I have these. Now, I've had these before, but they're them really awkward ones where you have to take it and then you can't eat for an hour, or you have to eat and then you can't take them for 2 hours when you're supposed to take 4 times a day. So yeah, that's going to be a bit awkward, but it is what it is, and it's better that it's being sorted. I'm just about to change the dressing on it because it looks a bit, I will show you, so you might want to look away right now if you're a bit, what's the word, squeamish? What's the word? There's a word, I can't remember, but if you don't like yucky things, like, I know I'm saying if you don't like yucky things, and I know that people do like yucky things because they watch spot squeezing things and stuff, so yeah, you know who you are, you weirdos. Anyway, I'll show you. I actually think it looks a lot better than yesterday when I changed the plaster. I think a lot of the gunk is kind of on this dressing. It's still got a little bit snotty bit in the middle. Is that how you word it? A snotty bit in the middle. But yeah, it looks a lot better than it did, I think. So I shall put a clean dressing on, and hopefully a few more days and with the antibiotics it should be pretty much much better. Pretty much better. God, I speak English. So yeah, that's looking much better than it did to me. I'm hoping that with the dressings and antibiotics that it'll heal up fairly quickly and I won't have any more bother. Fingers crossed, because I don't need that. Lipedema is up on my legs and my lymphedema, so they're quite swollen in parts, but not solid, so touch wood they don't get any worse, because I've definitely had it worse before. I really hope this humidity doesn't stick around, because yeah, lipedema and lymphedema do not like the heat. Not good. Arthritis likes the heat. Lipedema not so much. Lymphedema not so much. And what happens is like in the summer, my arthritis is usually a lot better in terms of the pain and stuff, but my lipedema is worse, which can then sometimes make the arthritis worse because of the pressure that it puts on, extra pressure that is. and then in the winter the lipedema and lymphedema and the heat don't react, it doesn't react to the cold, it's fine, but my arthritis does. So yeah, you can't win, can you? You just can't win. So yeah, I'm hopefully going to get out at some point of the weekend. Otherwise there'll be my usual Sunday diet video, which it's been like, you know, it's been pants is what it's been. I've kind of like had a 2-week pre-birthday celebration or something. I'm seeing that it's not as bad as it could have been. I've just been with it a little bit, and I think I'm just bored with the food, essentially. But to be honest, all the food that I've had, none of it's like, even the bits where I've had sausage sandwiches, and I've never had sausage for ages, and I thought they would make a difference, but no, I'm just, yeah, I'm just not feeling it. It's like, and I'm like not being asked to count it really, which isn't good. But I kind of made a decision with myself. I thought, well, it's your birthday on Monday, you know, just continue on as you are right now, like not massively calorie counting. You know, enjoy Monday for sure, and then start afresh on Tuesday. That is my plan. So yeah, I've literally just done my whole diet video right now. Well, I suppose there's probably people who don't watch this who watch that, and so on and so forth. So anyway, yeah, I shall put a video up here of something else that I've done. I've been thinking about going to where I used to live, like in that direction, because I've never, so if I say I live in the middle bit, I've gone south, west, east, but I've never gone north. So I think it's north, that isn't it? Somewhere. Because I don't know, maybe that's the east. I've never gone east because the sun sets. It's the sunrise or set in the west and the east. I don't know. I'm just waffling again. Yeah, I might do a video going the way I never went. So I've gone all the other ways, but I haven't gone one way. So I might go there one day. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. But if not tomorrow, next week maybe. Anyway, I'm going because I need to wrap up. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I shall catch you next time. Bye bye now. Bye bye.